Premier League fixtures 2025-2026 is here, and this is my reaction. And listen, we have 380 fixture, and we're not gonna be able to go through the details of every single game. You know your team, you know your schedule, and we're gonna just summarize everything and probably give my predictions for match week 1. So stay tuned until the end. Thank you so much for supporting me last season, and I hope that you're gonna support me the next coming season. Yeah, the season is gonna be like in less than 2 months now. We're gonna enjoy in this channel all together. Smash the like button. Take 1 second only to help. The channel is for the people, by the people. We don't really care about the team you support. We care about football, and we try not to be biased in this channel. So let me remind you all the teams, the 20 teams in the Premier League this season. As you can tell yourself, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, Leeds United, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Spurs, West Ham, and Wolves. The newcomers, as you can tell, Leeds United, Burnley, and Sunderland. What do you think? Who is going down? Who is going to get relegated? Do you think it's going to be the same? Because in the last couple seasons, every team that came from the championship went straight back to the championship for 2 seasons. So do you think that Sunderland, Leeds United, and Burnley are going straight to the championship? I don't really believe so. I think they learn from the past, and at least couple teams are gonna stay in the Premier League. But we have time to predict that. And remember also that the fixtures can change during the season depending on many events. The weather, the Champions League fixtures also, you know, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. So everything that you see here is gonna change, you know, slightly here and there. But overall, you have the idea about what is going to happen in season 2025-2026.
Take your time with it. Take your time with it.
Let's move on and remind you that everybody still got 0. 0 on the table. Arsenal are top there, as always, because their name is Arsenal. It's A. Alphabet. It's A. So Aston Villa and Bournemouth. So everybody still got 0. Everybody got a chance. And the Premier League is so unpredictable. Top 4. And also relegation, you never know. Last season, Manchester United struggled. They almost got relegated with Spurs. Nobody predicted that. Everybody said, listen, man, this season, top 4 is going to be tough because Manchester United and Spurs are going to be there. And what happened? The rest is history. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Now, let me jump into the first week of the Premier League and give you my quick predictions in advance, because we still have long way to go. Everything can change, depend also on the transfer window. You know, let's see what the clubs are gonna be able to do in this transfer window. Anything can change, my friend. So the first week is going to be tough. It's going to start on Friday, August the 15th. Liverpool against Bournemouth. I think Liverpool are going to destroy them. This is the first game of the season. It's going to be 3-0 2-0 to Liverpool. Saturday, August the 16th, 2025, Aston Villa against Newcastle United. Wow. I think Aston Villa are going to get their revenge because they didn't qualify for the Champions League. So it's going to be Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 1. Brighton against Fulham. Wow. This one also is going to be very tough, but I think this could be the first draw of the season. It's going to be a 2-2 draw. Nottingham Forest against Brentford. Brentford, we don't know by the time of recording who's going to be the manager. Thomas Frank just left them. So I think Nottingham Forest, if they keep Nuno Espirito Santo, they're going to win this first game of the season 1-0. Sunderland against West Ham. Sunderland coming back from the championship. West Ham is going to be better under Graham Potter because last season, let's be honest, they were very poor. So I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Spurs against Burnley. This is a perfect schedule for Spurs, who struggled a lot last season and they sacked Ange Postecoglou. I think this game is going to end up by Tottenham Hotspurs winning 3-1. Wolves against Manchester City. Wow. City with the transfer activities they've been having so far, I think they're gonna beat them. But it's going to be a tough game because Manchester City, by the time of recording, they're still in the Club World Cup and they're not gonna have enough time for preseason and all that. It's gonna be fatigue, jet lag, all that. But I think that City are going to win this game away 2-0. And on Sunday, August the 17th, 2025, Chelsea against Crystal Palace, London derby. Chelsea are going to try to win it, and they're still in the World Cup, and they're not gonna have a good proper preseason. The players are gonna be tired, but I think Chelsea can do it, and they will do it 2-1 to Chelsea in this London derby. Manchester United against Arsenal. Wow. So the first week already, we have all gun blazing game. Both teams are not in the Club World Cup, so they have time to recover, time to train, to go on vacation and all that. And Manchester United will try under Ruben Amorim to not lose against Arsenal. So it's going to be a 2-2 draw for this game. And on Monday, August the 18th, 2026, the last game of Matchweek 1, it's going to be between Leeds and Everton. Leeds coming back from the championship. Everton now the second season under David Moyes. Very, very tough game. Tough game, and it's going to be a draw 1-1.
Samina, waka waka, 60 million down the drain.
So, who's gonna win the Premier League 2025-2026? But before we go there, let me remind you my shocking, absolutely shocking 2024-2025 predictions. I don't know what I was smoking back then, but it was absolutely shocking. Look at your screen right now. My predictions for last season. I said Arsenal to win, Manchester City second, Manchester United third, Aston Villa fourth, Liverpool fifth, sixth we have Tottenham Hotspurs seventh, West Ham eighth, Chelsea 9th, Newcastle United 10th, Fulham 11th, Brighton 12th, Crystal Palace 13th, Brentford 14th, Bournemouth 15th, Wolves 16th, Nottingham Forest 17th, Everton 18th, Ipswich 19th, Southampton and 20th, I said Leicester City. At least I got the relegation correct because it was easy to predict. The previous season, we had all the clubs that came from the championship. I can't even speak. All of them went back to the championship. So I went with that kind of mindset. That's why I got the three last on the table correctly. I said it that they were going to get relegated, and they did.
It's an absolute disgrace.
Let me go with my early predictions for the season 2025-2026. I said early because I might make another one when the transfer window is over and team settle. It could change. Manchester City to win the league, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, Aston Villa fifth, Manchester United sixth, Newcastle United 7th, Tottenham Hotspurs 8th, Brighton 9th, Fulham 10th, West Ham 11th, Crystal Palace 12th, Everton 13th, Leeds 14th, Wolves 15th, Brentford 16th, Nottingham Forest 17th, Sunderland 18th, Burnley 19th, and Bournemouth bottom 20th. Yes, many things can change during the season. Some teams are going to be in Europe, the Conference League, Europa League, the Champions League, and it's going to be very tough to play on Thursday and play another game early Sunday. So those little things are going to make a huge difference. Manchester United are not in any European competition, so everything depends on how good they do on the transfer market. That's why I said I have to make another video, because many things could change. But I see them really finishing top 8, Manchester United. And for Nottingham Forest, they will be playing the Conference League, and it's going to be very, very tough because so many games to play. Tottenham Hotspurs, Champions League, new manager Thomas Frank. It's going to be difficult to implement his system immediately, and with a lot of injuries that they have, it's going to be very difficult. And for Brentford, because they just lost their manager, I think it's going to be very difficult for the new manager to really fill the shoes of Frank, because Frank been with the team for long period of time since the championship. So it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt with the new manager. And they're going to lose also many players. Many players are going to sign for big teams, and that could really affect them. Get in the comment section down below. Let me know your early predictions for the Premier League season 2025-2026.